Hi students, the topic of discussion is about how do metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates react with acids. It comes under the chapter Acids, Bases and Salts. I'm Sai Shri. Let us do experiments to analyze what happens when metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates reacts with acids and get into a conclusion. You take two test tubes and label them as A and B. Take about 0.5 grams of sodium carbonate in one test tube and about 0.5 grams of sodium hydrogen carbonate in the test tube B. Okay, as you can see, this is test tube A wherein 0.5 grams of sodium carbonate is taken. Okay, and you are actually adding 2 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid to both the test tubes. Okay, here only test tube A is shown. There is also test tube B which is not shown in the picture. Okay, so after you have done this one, you will actually observe something. What do you observe? There is actually an emission of gas through this chemical reaction. And what you do is you pass on this gas into actually a lime water, that is calcium hydroxide solution. As you can see in this picture, there is dilute hydrochloric acid. There is actually sodium carbonate which we added initially, test tube, and this gas which is actually expelled is given into a calcium hydroxide solution. That is, it is passing through the calcium hydroxide solution. Okay. What happens in test tube A? In test tube A, Na2CO3 plus hydrochloric acid will give you 2NaCl plus H2O plus carbon dioxide. That is, sodium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid will give you sodium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. Sodium hydrogen carbonate plus hydrochloric acid will give you sodium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. As I already said, you on passing the carbon dioxide evolved through lime water, that is CaOH twice. Okay, that is actually called as calcium hydroxide. What you actually observe is a white precipitate, calcium carbonate plus water. Okay, there will also be excess carbon. If there is continuous emission of carbon dioxide, and if you account this excess carbon when you add onto the lime water, what happens is already in initial carbon addition, you get this product, right? So at excess carbon of, that is CO2, you get CaHCO32, that is, which is soluble in water. Okay, so let us see what is the observation and what are the results. Okay, limestone, chalk and marble are different forms of calcium carbonate. Okay, so if you see here, you get calcium carbonate as the end product if you add lime water to the carbon dioxide. Okay, all metal carbonates and hydrogen carbonates react with acids to give a corresponding salt, carbon dioxide and water. So that is, the result is actually when a metal carbonate or a metal hydrogen carbonate is reacted with acid, you get salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. So in this discussion, we actually saw about an experiment to analyze the reactions of metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates with acids, chemical reactions and equations of the experiments, and what are the observations and results of the experiments. Thank you.